Hey, welcome back to another video. I've already made this video, but the thing here is that it was supposed to be a programming video, but it turned out to be fixing some hardware issues video before I can start on the programming. So, hope you enjoy the video. I haven't made a video in a long time, and I'm still renovating, so therefore I don't have so much time to do that. And also, the problem now I have is I have too much stuff around here, basically. Anyway, so another project, since I don't have so much space here, is to do programming instead. What I always wanted to do with this Videopac is well, it's not my all-time dream or anything, but having more than one line of text on the screen at the same time. So the Videopac has like 12 elements, I think, which makes up for a sentence of text or symbols. So it has like a character set, but those characters are the only ones that can be on the screen at the same time as text, and then and symbols. And then you have two sprites, I think, and then you have a numeric, like you can have like a score here and a score there. And that's it. So so I have been trying to multiplex that, but I haven't had any luck. I've been trying to get back into this and trying to remember what I was doing before. So basically I got this from Stian, or Jump Block, and this is for the C64C. Actually it's sorry, C64. It's a USB flash card. ATmega 16. That's used for communication with USB. It uses a library called VUSB. And then there's a dual port RAM. They are actually quite expensive. I took that board and I made my own. I have my little prototype here. I can show you. Yeah, so this is just connecting. So I didn't get it to work, so I was looking at, okay, this board has like a RAM, it has like a power jumper here, and the power to the 5 volt, I have notified everything here, so the 5 volt is over there. When you write your program into memory, it has to start at 400 hex. This is also the same thing, just a finer version of this one, sort of. Yeah, so, but I couldn't get it to work, so I can get it to show up in Linux, by the way. This was the first. This is from Søren Gust, 1997-2001. Look at those dates. That's amazing. And he also has a very good documentation. So that works fine. It's a bit more work, but I tested it. I can actually show you now. So you always have to turn the machine off when you do this. So let me show you. Yeah, there you go. Select game. So you press 1 or something. So looking here, when I come to think of it, he already has 2 lines of text. That's interesting. What was wrong with this project of mine? Could be a connection also, because I have some modification done here on the prototype. So if I find out that this doesn't put out, I will just move all the components from here to here. Yeah, gold connectors. Okay, so I sprayed it with a little bit of contact 61. Replug it anyway. There's a flash, so that's a good sign. So there you go. Let's see if we can talk to it. Let's try RAM size. So yes, I can see that the RAM is 16 kilobytes. So that's great. Now let's try transferring something. And here I've done some tests. I think test 2 is supposed to work, because what I've done there is to move the data to 400 hex and also copy it all over the 16 kilobyte of RAM space. So there we go. You can see that it's writing. Ta-da! So now let's see what happens if we connect power. Oh, there it goes. Well, it took a bit of a longer time this time, so I don't know if that's on purpose. So I had no luck with it, so made this little program I got from Gert K online on the Videopac ML forum. So I modified it a little bit. Basically create memory mapping. Like this, you want to convert that cartridge and figure out, okay, it's a 2K file. You will put it into a 16K file called out file. Then I do a CMD64 upload. But I haven't got it to work. I've finally got it to work. I downloaded another room from another place, and it worked on this one. But I had trouble getting it started. So once I got it into select mode, basically just pressing return many times, it worked. So the difference here with this game is that it's a 8K game. It's the satellite attack. Here we have crossed lines. I have a cut here and a cut there, and also there, and a cut here. And basically this one is loosey-goosey. And the lower part here is supposed to go to the upper part here. So for one, it was short-circuiting there, and the other thing is that it's loose. So I think I will just bend it off and attach a wire instead. Should be better. I had a little bit of bleeding soldering out on the edge connector here, but I got it off with a solder wick, no problem there. It's in there, so once I plug this one in, it's supposed to blink, I think. Yeah. Wow. Still a problem, but we could try a reset, but I don't think it would work. No. Look. So I will show you what happens. So if I move it and press reset, there you go. Select. Now it starts. Okay, so I think maybe we have a connector problem. I think maybe it has suffered some damage when I've stuffed down these cartridges. There's no bent pin or anything, so I was looking at these cartridges that I shoved down there. As you can see, maybe the fourth or third pin might be doing some damage. Maybe these guys on this side, or perhaps this one. This isn't so bad there. Well, this one is okay, actually. Anyway, I can't see anything in those places. The other thing you can also do is take some contact cleaner and just get it in there. Oops. Okay, it's running, but it's still a bit twitchy if I touched it. So, well, it's a lot better. But one thing you noticed is that this connector, it will hit the bodge and stop at the bodge. I'll just move them over. So, just wanted to show you a little trick. Alright, so I will be cracking out the hot air gun shortly, but first let's try show you a trick. So what you can do is to add a lot of solder on both sides, because then you get more contacts. So look, now it's free. So I thought I will film this time. It's a long time since I filmed the desoldering components. I have one left there, as you can see. And by the way, this one is called IDT. There you go, now it's starting. Just move it out of the way. There you go. Nice. So, just put it back in the stand. Try not to melt the screen behind there. Working. Alright. Starting video. Don't know what this is going to look like. So, yeah, like this. Okay, so let's connect the crystal, and I don't think there's important to have any directions. think I'll try not to talk while I move stuff because it makes noise. Speaking of noise, that was a soldering stand. Okay. That was way too much solder actually. I think I'll use the smaller solder. I think it's 0.5. I have lost the sticker on it. The other one is 0.8. So one way to find out sizes is like, I have these PCB way rulers. I have several colors of them actually. It was given to me in another video that I was sponsored. So anyway, if you look at the side here, you have trace widths. And you can use it for measuring actually. Yeah, there you go. This one is too big, right? So I think it's 0.5. And this one says 0.8, so let's try that one. Yeah, you can see the 0.75 is a tad short. Start soldering them. Let's see my ugly work here. So what I want to do also with the soldering after I've done the SMD packages is to clean up all the mess I made here. So what we basically need is some flux and a cotton bud and some IPA. So I think that will be it. This one is in a bad position, but it will still work though. So okay, so what we need to do here is we will need some flux. So let's open a new one. Let's see. This. It's a lot of flux, but you need a lot of flux. You have the little dot over here, which marks pin 1. Let's get the chip into place. And this time I actually got it in the correct order. Alright, so is this line? No, it doesn't look very great over here. So see what happens. Okay, there you go. This looks better already. Like this. Ah, that looks good. Maybe we can move it a little bit like, oh, be careful because now I will solder one pin already. Yeah, but this looks good to me, so let's take another corner and say call it a day. Oh, that looks so ugly down there, so I will try to perhaps fix it a little bit. Okay, that looks good. I think that will do it. So there we have that solder bridge. Yeah, so now we can zoom in because now we're doing the rework again. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. So I want to look for some tiny solder balls. Let me point like inside places like this. You can have solder balls also. But not so much when you just solder by hand like this. It's more when you use hot solder paste, because those are actually balls and they rejoin. So yeah, but this looks okay. There you go. Now let's move over to the bigger chip. As we saw, that wasn't so difficult, so we have confidence to do more chips. There's pin 1, which is the most important part. There you go. A lot of flux going on here. Looks very nice. Sticky. There you go. No, looks good. I think it's done. And I think maybe that's everything. I think. Okay, I think that's all of them. Just clean up. And it's not working. Well, now I figure out that this hole is pin 1, not that one. Ooh, that took a lot of heat, and then it was on. I just nudged it in place with the what is this called? This thing. Anyway, as I said, I can't speak anymore, so I will crack out the scope again because I need to look for solder bridges, and yes, we have solder bridges. Yeah, finished up, plugged it in. Let's have a look. Actually, I'm just gonna disconnect it to. I know what it is. Disconnect power. Right, we only have garbage, so let's insert the program. There it goes. Nothing special happens on the screen. Oh, something happened. Let's press reset. So that's there. Oh, haha. Yep, now it's working. I spent hours on this. Now it just was a solder bridge. Really happy about that. So the next thing to do now is I can start uploading programs to this. Now one issue with this cartridge here, or the Videopac G7000, is that it doesn't have a reset. So what I've done, hold on, I'm just gonna disconnect it. Touch ground. Now, hold on. Should get a flashlight. Okay, so you see down there the orange cable. That's the cable I have put there. It's connected to resets. Now, if I want to develop on this, I don't have to press reset each time I do this upload thing. Really cool to use VS Code, by the way, for this. So, yeah, so now if I connect that one to, hold on, to reset here, up here, next to the LED there, I'm able to just upload, and this should go into select programs. So, well, it's not that big of a deal, but it's a little bit better. So I can just sit here and fumble and then apply my program. So this video was actually going to be about programming, but turned out to be a hardware thing anyway. So okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and see you another time. Bye bye. So it's BWAC at the end of the Videopac. So what I want to try, and so some of you might wonder if it still works, this other program. So let's try, let's first see what we have. I was thinking about that 2K program. There it is, Thunderball. It's a really simple game. So cart drum mapper, Thunderball. Alright, and then upload. First you need to connect everything up again. So, oops, sorry. Okay, it's a bit crunchy. So upload. There you go. Now I need to apply power also. There you go. No signal. Oops, sorry, I can't see what I'm doing here. There you go. Nope, doesn't work. So let's see the code, because the 2K versions, I did some modifications because I couldn't get it to work. So let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, so I did some modification because I wasn't agreeing on the code from USBCART. Basically because I hadn't a clue what's going on here, probably. So I have to figure out why this is working, or supposed to work like this. Yeah. And then we need to compile it again. There you go. So now we have that cart RAM mapper program. Let's try it again. There. And then let's upload. Anyway, now I uploaded, press reset, and what do you know? Look. So USBCART was right.